Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Greer and it is so lovely to have you here with me today. I figured that since this is officially the first video on the channel, I would talk a little bit about what brought me here and discuss with you some of the limiting beliefs that were preventing me from making a start here on YouTube. And my hopes are that as I discuss some of the ways I was able to overcome those limiting beliefs, you will be able to relate to those and maybe try to implement them in whatever it is that you are trying to start, whether that's a YouTube channel like this or turning up one of your hobbies into a business, whatever it is. Just to give you a bit of a backstory, I have been creating content for a while. I enjoy writing, taking photos, and I have been an avid consumer of YouTube videos for many years. And I always wondered, well, what would it be like if I were to create my own videos? What would I talk about? How would they be received by an audience? And one of the first limiting beliefs I had that was preventing me from starting was this idea that I needed to have the perfect equipment, all the right tools and the software to get started. And, being the perfectionist that I am, and I'm sure some of you will be able to relate, seeing these YouTubers with their fancy cameras and microphones and lighting and studio setups, I thought that, creating that ideal environment is what I needed to do before I could start making videos. But when I think about it in retrospect, if I had just picked up my phone and started recording, talking about an idea that I had and just uploaded that, it may not have been the perfect start, if there ever really is such a thing, but it would have created a foundation for me from which I could grow. And so I urge you to just use the resources that you have with you at the moment and make a start, and trust that as time goes by, you'll get better at whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you'll gain more resources as time goes on. The second limiting belief has to do more with judgments and perceptions. So I was afraid that I would be judged and perceived in a way that contradicted who I know I am, or this image that I have of myself. And so just to give you some more clarity on that, I have always been described as someone who is very shy and reserved and quiet. And while there is some truth to that, I think that people have held on to an image of me that makes them comfortable or that they are okay with, when in reality I have grown a lot, over the years, and I am different in many ways. And so what was limiting me is this thought that, okay, if people see me in one way, people see me as being shy, reserved, and quiet, and then I suddenly pop out with this YouTube video or this YouTube channel where I'm talking about my feelings and opinions and interests as someone who does not always speak up and is not known to be that way, then there is some dissonance there and there's a contradiction there. And so what I think is important is realizing that your passion for creating content or for accomplishing something is always going to be more important than what other people think of you, because people are always going to have something to say regardless of what you do. And so I think we just need to set those reservations aside and focus on what it is that you'd like to do, what kind of impact you'd like to make. The third limiting belief is this idea that, well, for YouTube specifically, that the market is already so saturated. And so you've got people, thousands or hundreds of people already talking about things that I'm interested in. So productivity, mindfulness, living intentionally. So why would I now go and try to add my voice to that pool of thousands of people? And isn't it going to be difficult to set myself aside? But I think you can see how that's a very flawed way of thinking, because there's a reason that you read the books you do. There's a reason that you listen to the music you do. There's a reason that you watch the movies and shows you do, because those things appeal to you in a certain way, and they add some sort of value to your life, and that might not be the case for your friends or your family. What I'm really trying to get at here is, sure, the market may seem to be saturated. There may already be hundreds of people doing what it is that you want to do, but at the end of the day, you'll always be able to add your unique spin to what that is. Sure, you may take inspiration from other people, other creators, but you have something unique to add, and it's important for you to realize that. And so those are the three limiting beliefs that were preventing me from just jumping right in with YouTube. And hopefully, like I said in the beginning, you'll be able to implement some of those new ways of thinking about how you want to accomplish your goals, whether that's creatively or professionally, personally. I hope that today's topic sort of resonated with you. If you're interested in any of the areas that I'm hoping to explore in videos on this channel, whether productivity tools and software or mindfulness tips, things that I do on a daily basis to improve my wellness, or other content like me recommending books or music or newsletters, anything that I think would add value to your life. If you're interested in that sort of content, then please do stick around, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and actually let me know in the comments what some of your limiting beliefs have been, and what you're trying to accomplish, what kind of project you want to start, and I'd be so interested to hear about some of those. What I'm hoping to do next is a getting to know me type video where I probably answer some questions about myself, who I am, what I'm interested in, just so that you can become a bit better acquainted with me. So if you're interested in seeing that, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel so that you can stay updated with when I post. And until then, take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.